So, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the channel. So, how is everybody's morning this morning? I got my nice omelet with toast and sausage going on here. I should have gotten it with bacon. I just didn't think to ask them to do that. And man, they made it an extra big omelet this time. My Lord. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Mm. A cute puppy came over here just to browse down through here. I don't have a bone out here for her. Mm-mm-mm. I sure do love my omelets. They are good. Mm. Mm. Oh, birdie. Mm. Mm. Wow. Boy, guys, this is good. Good morning, Avery. So how are you this morning? Hmm. Hmm. Hey. Hmm. Working to death, huh, Avery? Oh, my original omelet with toast and sausage. Mm-mm. Hey, Honkler the Clown. Good morning. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, wow. So how you doing this morning there, Honkler the Clown? Good morning, Pie Guy. How are you doing? So far, so good. That's good. Mm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. There's one thing I got to be. I want to stand corrected on that I was stating a couple of streams back, dealing with that one um, judge lady that I thought was the one that got shot and killed. It wasn't her that got shot and killed. It was her son. The father got shot and injured bad, but the son got killed. Hmm. What the heck for lunch, huh? Here's something that might be good. And I haven't even had this in a long time. Try tomato soup with grilled cheese sandwiches. Mm-mm-mm. That makes for a hell of a good lunch, right? I haven't done that in ages. It's Nut Gregory. Nut Gregory's in the house. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, it's pretty good. Coffee, lunch, combo, green peas, and tomato soup, right? Oh, yeah. So I am Raph. What's up, brother? Mm. Mm. Well, there's one small thing that I'm meaning to do. Make sure firearms put up. You can't see it. Okay, none of them are open. That's good. Okay. Okay, there's something I am meaning to do. So I guess while I'm chatting with you guys, I'll do it. Um, okay. Okay. Going to switch accounts. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me see here. Walking small. Oh my God. Correct. And oh man. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't think Corey will be coming back anytime soon. If he does, it'll be under a whole different kind of name now. See, I have a funny feeling I may have eradicated a little problem where he can't, where he keeps coming back kind of ordeal. Mm. Okay, let's see here. Oh, pie guy. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? Let me check that. You're right. I should have. Yeah. Let me double check that. Glad you guys said something. Thank you. Okay. Go back here. Community. Let me see. Hmm. Guy YouTuber. I don't know why he's in there. Horny. How the hell did Dougie West 2 get put in here? Doug was never blocked out of here. What the fuck? A lot of Corys in here. So far, I am not running into your name. Your name's not in the block list. Double check. Okay, I'll double check just to be sure that I'm not overlooking it. Hmm. I'm still not learning your names. Okay. Um, I am not seeing any pie guy in here. Ryan J. Hmm. Okay, I am. Okay. Yeah, pie guy, you're not on the ban list. You're not on the block list at all. I mean, no kidding, you're not. Hey, Janet, what's up, hon? Let's see this. Cha-ching. Okay. Where's log out? Anyways, yeah. Where is might be over here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I know. I looked for Pie Guy. I looked for Pie Guy in general. There was no Pie Guys whatsoever in the list. I looked 3 times just to be on the safe side. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, fuck. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh, hey, Wanda. Oh, Miss Serena. Welcome, welcome. I am rest. Okay, right. Have you had any problems getting into any other streams with that name? Problems with other streams with it? I don't know what to tell you, bro. I just don't. Oh yeah, with cheese? Oh, of course. Can't do it without that Kraft cheese. You know that'll be an ultimate sin. Oh, be careful, hon. Be careful going to the beach. Oh, pepper jack. Oh, that's a good cheese. Oh, hell yeah. I like pepper jack. Pepper jack is definitely some good stuff. Miss Serena. I miss my Serena. What you up to, dear? Here. Oh, here. I almost forgot. Should put out the link. Mr. Link. Let's see. Link. Oh, I went the wrong way. Gotta do this first. Invite a guest. Now do that. There we go. There we go. This way, if anybody wants to come up on panel, they can. Let's see. Message to. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can read. Oh wait. Yeah, it can be reached through. Well, I don't understand why it wouldn't work for Facebook. I mean, the name I gave you is correct. You should see it. I'm logged in through Facebook. On the On my Facebook page, you'll notice a guard in a brown uniform. That'll be me. But yeah, I'm on Twitter as well as bulldog underscore 917. As a matter of fact, that's how I'm logged in here. No, I'm bold. No, okay, never mind. Chat. Let me see here. There we go. I guess that's how you do it for when um for Twitter. Um oh, are you under the name Miss Serena on Facebook, or is it a different name? What do you mean it's too restrictive? I guess it wouldn't be any different from here. YouTube seems to be kind of restrictive in a way, anyway. To tell you the truth, I think YouTube's kind of a little retarded. You can't figure their own shit out. Well, here it doesn't allow you free speech either. I mean, you can say what you want and do what you think you want, but if the speech isn't agreeable to them, they restrict your advertisement. And if it's considered as repulsive to them, they'll make it so where you can't put any advertisement on particular videos. And if it's really offensive to them, okay, then they'll remove the video or give you strikes. So yeah, it's Hitler style living over here at YouTube land as well. Trust me. Well, that's true. I kind of agree with that. Wow. In that case, you wouldn't be using YouTube to, it's just a matter of time. It's a matter of time before shit really pops off. Oh, let's see. Nope, nobody's backstage. Okay. Even Facebook is getting to be a little retarded too and restricting your speech as well. A lot of these platforms are doing that. Well, it all depends. I mean, a few platforms are doing it. I shouldn't say they're all doing it, just a few. You're trying to make TikTok be the same way too. They're trying really hard to shut TikTok down. And I hope the hell that they never succeed. But then again, now we got Republicans starting to come into play here. Hopefully we can push these left-wing nut jobs out of office and take back this country the way that it was supposed to be. Oh, and that's another thing. I mean, they say they don't take a political side to anything over here at YouTube. Well, you can talk all you want about the Democrats and stuff, and everything's okay. The moment you bring up Trump, it's a whole different doggone story. Well, newsflash there, YouTube, and I hope you hear it really good. I'm voting for Trump again. Yeah, that's what they're trying to say. But the thing of it is they want to go after TikTok, not for that fact of China having it. I mean, it is impartial as to the reason why they want to try and shut it down, but they're trying to throw out that uh, the copyright kind of ordeal because people put music in their videos and shit like that. But neither's here nor there. They may end up pulling the rug from underneath TikTok for the sole purpose of it being from China. But they're going to use the excuse it was for copyright. Everybody's going to see through that bullshit. Most transporters have moved to. What's Parlor? Oh yeah, that's right. I heard about that. It's another chat platform. I've been thinking about that as well, but I don't know. Well, I don't know what kind of information that they think that they've got with TikTok because TikTok is just videos of people going through their lively thing, just like here on YouTube, except for they're just short little little videos. There's nothing on there that can be construed as is espionage. Because trust me, if anything like that was occurring, they'd have already shut TikTok down a long time ago. Anybody backstage? Nope, nobody's backstage. I thought my girl Serena would come up backstage with her little bulldog. It shows where people are and what they're doing. Really? I guess through the pictures, I guess there's a way of making it to where you can do GPS location. But that's with any kind of app that you can do that through. Really? You can do it through this app. You can do it through Facebook, Google, any major app you can do it through. Actually, kind of maps. You just take a copy of the photo, put it over into Google, and Google will tell you where that location of that picture is. So it all depends. You know, not all pictures are going to be you're going to be able to do that with. If you're careful on how you're doing videos on here, they won't be able to pinpoint your location. If you're doing it outside in the area where Google vehicles been by, you can rest assured that they'll pinpoint your location. That's why I never show my main street. Hey, money bags. Oh, wow. You accidentally sent him a picture or something there, money bags? Oh, hey, let me see. Are you backstage? No. Here, I'll put the link up here. So you got it. Oh, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Like that. Host comment. Now do it. Come on. Thanks. Chat. Oh, it's going good. I put up another video the other day. I was able to access those back parking lot cameras. Now we have a clear view of what type of vehicle, what type of sedan that is. Oh, you're backstage. Okay, good. Oh, Serena, my girl.
Hello.
Hi, sweetie. How are you doing?
I'm great, thanks. Who are you?
I was missing you the other day.
I've got to go out in 15 minutes, so I'll come on for a little bit.
Well, thank you very much.
It's okay, no worries.
I love it when you come and visit your bulldog. Hey, did you see that cute dog I gave a bone to yesterday?
No. Oh.
She's not a Malamute. She's a husky.
Oh, really?
Beautiful dog. White, solid white eyes and everything. Beautiful dog.
Hello?
Hey,
Hi, Mr.
brother.
Moneybags.
What's going on? How you doing?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. How's your day going?
Not too bad, thank you.
Well, that's good.
What a day I ran into, Bulldog.
Oh, what happened?
I was putting shingles on my roof to get all the old ones off, and I fell off. And I had to get stitches in my neck.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
my god.
You okay?
I was like, oh shit, my neck's bleeding real bad. Yep, time to go to the hospital.
Oh, shit. Were you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I had to get a couple stitches, but the hospital wanted to charge me like $8,000. And my insurance covered it, but I was like, holy shit.
Oh my god.
Well, thank God you got insurance.
I know.
Yeah, that's something.
That's crazy, though. I mean, to charge that amount of money. I mean, you didn't stay the night or anything, right?
Oh, no. I mean, I was there probably not even 4 hours.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I up. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
No, I was just saying I should have waited because it rained the previous day to take those shingles off and put the new ones on.
Oh, and that's what caused you to slip and fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine.
The way that the
Well,
porch is it has like nicked corners and stuff, and I think that's where I hit my neck. I had to have. So that's how it split open.
it must not have been a very tall roof, thank God.
No.
So, this is a one-story house.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Wow. Yep, $8,000 for freaking stitches, and probably most of that came because he sat in the ER.
At least it was covered.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my biggest concern. I was like, if my insurance doesn't cover or only covers like partial of this, like I don't have the money to just outright pay them $4,000.
Shit, I can't even afford regular insurance. I got this thing called budget insurance.
Yeah,
It's still medical insurance, but it pre-rates everything. I'm not sure of how it works, but I don't know. Regular insurance costs too much. It put me on the streets for sure.
I hear you.
I mean, it'd be nice if, like, at the end of the year, if you can write it off on your taxes, like like I've been told that you can do for your vehicle registration and stuff like that. Did you know that?
I had no clue about that, man.
Yeah, you can write off your vehicle's registration because it's a tax.
No shit.
No shit. A Mexican was telling me about that. Oh, and you're freaking kidding me. How the hell do you do that and get away with it?
That's something.
But he says, listen, it's a tax. You know, so you can literally write it off. Oh, well, I'll talk to my tax guy about it. Because why wouldn't a tax person tell you that? Now there's truth to that, keeping it real.
Yeah.
There's truth, but you just said, listen to what he says. I can put it up on the thing. And it's true. Super glue was invented to seal wounds of soldiers who were wounded in Vietnam. Yeah, it's true. Actually, when I worked doing batting installation, so you got little cuts and little skin cuts on your thumbs and fingers from the razor blade and shit. We used to take super glue and tap it on there, and now doctors say that not to do that because the chemicals in the glue itself can be harmful to your body. But giving it a little bit of a pinch, as long as it's not an open wound, you can actually use it to seal it to where it doesn't peel open, you know. And that's what we would do. We would just dab it on there, just blow it dry, and go on about our day. What I used to do is I used to sit there, and regardless if I had any cuts or anything like that, I would just go ahead and dab my fingers in there and get that hard glue on there, and that way it would protect my skin from getting them little cuts.
Yeah. All I know is the left side of my face is numb from the aesthetic.
Yeah, I can imagine. Still, I mean, but that was from yesterday, right?
This was this morning.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
holy shit. Okay. Well, hopefully everything's okay and you don't have to return or anything like that, because the fall can be not so good.
Yeah. I took tomorrow off. I was like, I'm not going in.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Just take it easy. So they don't think you have any kind of a concussion or anything like that.
No, I mean, he said the good thing was it didn't like go deep enough to get into the artery of my neck.
Yeah.
But he said that it got deep enough to cause like a abrasion in my neck to where it started bleeding pretty good.
Okay. Okay. Well, this last time I paid almost $300 on my last registration here. And that's without, huh? And that's without, uh, if they were to require me to do smogging. I guess new vehicles here in the state of California, from my understanding, you don't have to have them smog for the first 7 years. That's what I've been told anyway. They haven't made me go in the smog, but they charge me on the certificate like 20 something dollars for smog. I don't understand that. Damn, garbage truck. Oh yeah, hell, he's gonna. I'll have to run and go out there and make sure he can cut this corner so he's not doing this right here. Because it's a sharp corner coming in and out of here. And a lot of these guys, they don't know, they can't cut that corner without having to go back and forth and back and forth. You know. Uh-oh. He's beeping at something. That must mean that there's a car blocking him.
Yeah, it's something, man. I keep seeing all these other different names pop up.
Let's see what's going on here. No, there's no car blocking him in. I don't know what they're. Ah! Ow! I take it you can't get to the bend. I take it you can't get to the bend? Oh, let me see if I can get a hold of the maintenance guy. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get in there.
What's he honking at?
He's honking, trying to get the attention of a maintenance guy or something because the trash bins. There's a car parked in their parking space. Yeah, there's a garbage man. He's
What's up, Howard?
yeah,
You come and don't stand, run over there.
yeah, yeah. I can't get in there, I guess.
You blocking me?
Yeah.
Dang, where's this yesterday? What's up?
You want some help? Yeah, I might help him out here a little bit here. Out and push these out here.
What the hell? Is there a way to pull up the chat while you're in SteamYards on your phone?
I have no clue. So I can't type in the chat at the same time.
Yeah, I only can do
I can I can only type in the private. Oh, I'm going shopping, keeping it real.
Just lift the fucking dumpster. Move it the hell out of the way. Oh, I'll laugh my ass off. I just holy shit. Jesus Christ, he's gonna run.
Nearly running the way.
Yeah.
Time for Serena and money bags to run the stream. I'll just keep it up with the chat.
Howard, it's good, Howard. Leave him alone, bro. It's all good. Leave it alone. I'll be here.
I don't think there's anything Bulldog can't do.
It's all good, brother. You got it from here?
I got it from here, bro.
All right.
Hey, let me do it down, man.
Hey, say hi to everybody in YouTube.
YouTube, good morning. Happy Friday. Black Lives Matter. Brown Lives Matter. And you know what? I really want to say something really inappropriate right now, but I can't because I'm on the job. And I don't want to get fired. So everybody have a good day.
Bye.
And how you doing, bro?
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's all good. It all got picked up.
I'm gonna shoot off, so I gotta go shopping. I'm gonna shoot off because I gotta go shopping now.
Okay, hon.
Thanks for having
Hey.
me on stream.
You bet. You can come on anytime. You know that.
Thank you. Bye, Mr. Moneybags.
I'll see you later.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah.
See now. Oh, there he's gonna cut that corner.
I know cutting that corner is a bitch.
There we go. See, we all gotta give a helping hand every now and then. You know what I mean? Yeah, I helped him get out of here so that way he's not going back and forth and putting that backup thing on all the time. One man 18. No, I don't think I'm a 18, but I wouldn't say I do it all, but nah, nothing wrong with giving a helping hand every now and then, guys. Ooh. Okay. Now that we got all that taken care of. So, oh, well, anyway, let's see. You still here with me here, Moneybags? No? Oh, shit. I didn't even know you dropped off. Yeah, but it's all good. Hey, Stacy C, how you do? How you doing, hon? I suppose I should put that link back up again. Oh, hiccups. There we go, in case if anybody wants to go up on panel with me. Um, well, come up on panel and tell us what you want to do today. Come on, girl. I wonder what happened to Moneybags. His internet must have given out on him. I do like that puppy picture. It's a cute dog. Is that your actual dog or is that just a picture? Oh, let's see. Might be backstage. Nope. Oh, what the heck? Uh, oh. Oh, it was of your dog? Oh, that's cool. I don't know. You feel like coming up backstage? You can if you want. Oh, you still have that dog? I'm sorry, hon. Oh, she looked like a very beautiful pooch. I still have a few pictures of my pooch laying around on Facebook there. I really miss my pooch. Well, block them. You know you can do that. Well, anyways, if you can't, come up on panel, Stacy. Well, good morning, dear. Hi. Boy, your mom's big helper. My goodness. I mine for almost 20 years before she passed her 92, but it's. Oh, well, you'll be okay over here. Hi. Oh, here, let me check that stage here. Oh. Let's see here. Now, I take it, so what is he having his friends message you now? Or do you think they're like just harassing you, or what's the deal? Yeah. Well, just keep blocking them. That's all, you know. Do you have your own channel? On Twitch, I do. I guess that's supposed to be where I upload Twitch clips eventually. Oh, oh, that's right. You were telling me about that. You were telling me about you having Twitch. Oh, that's cool. I've never tried Twitch. I got my zombie mod server up, but I gotta kind of do some repairs to it. But I certainly would love to be able to do something like that. But I don't know how to work it or anything like that. I don't know anything about Twitch. Hey, Mr. Moneybags. You must have lost your internet connection earlier, huh? Oh. Oh, okay. Now the link's still there. If you want to jump up on panel, you can. Okay. I'll look for you. So I'm sure that, yeah, the link shouldn't be too far up. Oh. Here, I'll put it up again. I'll put it up. Yes. There we go. Yeah, Mr. Moneybags is pretty cool. Here we go. Add to stream. There we go.
You hear me?
What up? Yeah, I can hear you.
Already. Game
You all
plan
right?
for today, Bulldog.
Huh?
What's your game plan for today, Bulldog?
Oh man, I'm probably gonna crash out for a little bit, get up. Supposedly my insurance company's gonna try. I guess they're working through this shit. I don't know what they're gonna do or not. I just don't know if they're like understaffed or what. But they got recognition of my claim and everything. And it was basically telling me to wait to hear back from them. Well, what the hell? But that's basically the game plan anyway.
From what you were telling me, that whole thing sounds like a lot of shit.
A lot of what?
That whole like thing with your entrance, it sounds like some shit.
Yeah, well, if I'm getting stroked on this and I'm just going to lawyer up and go after them for the whole damn shit, go to a different insurance company.
Yeah, I wouldn't even dick around with that. I'd just go to a whole different company altogether.
Yeah, well, that'd be letting them get away with milking me too. And I ain't about to do that. Every time it's come down to it, with me dealing with insurance companies certainly hasn't been my best interest. I mean, I guess there's good reasons why people lawyer up when it comes to dealing with insurance companies. I'm coming to find that out real quick because they're shysters, just as bad as lawyers. Well, to me, I mean, years ago when I first started buying my house out in Minnesota, we had a flood that flooded my basement out. Now, I carried full coverage insurance for my house because I was paying on it. But excuse me. Wow. What occurred is when I got my insurance, the agent that set it up, he was setting it up as regular, normal insurance, but he was snowballing me, and I didn't know. I didn't know it until I needed to make a claim because when they had their flood, like I said, it flooded out my basement. It flooded out a lot of the basements off 3rd Street. It was a national disaster kind of ordeal, and I had all different kinds of shit down in my basement. And when I went to go file a claim, they told me that when I had set my insurance up, they bumped me to what is called the Minnesota Fair Plan because my house was of a certain age, and according to them, my eaves, which there was nothing wrong with my eaves, but they said that they could have used a good paint job prior to getting the insurance. So they were snowbagging me on it. And in other words, it would have covered the cost of the house if a tornado was to drop down on my house of a natural type deal. And as a result of that flood, it not only destroyed everything in my basement, but it made my porch off to the right side lose its foundation grip. So my porch started leaning. So, of course, it was needed right away for them to kick in. And there's nothing more natural than what had occurred. Well, they wouldn't cover it because under the Minnesota Fair Plan, it bumps the shit down. You got shit coverage. It's bullshit. I should have taken them to court, if anything, because I really got snowed on that. But now when I came to this thing here with my automobile insurance out here, I was kind of pissed off because I was like, look, I've never placed a claim against an automobile insurance company before in my life. Never needed to. But now the one time I need to, you're telling me unless I keep the cost under $1,500, it's going to go against my license and up my premiums? That's bullshit. That's a snow job. So I'm not thinking too nicely of insurance companies anymore. Are you still there?
I'm still here. I was listening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I don't know what to do about the situation other than if they push this under a rug, then I'm just gonna say fuck it, because I'm already a member of Legal Shield. Just get a hold of one of their attorneys and go sue their asses.
Well, probably
Go to another insurance company.
you're gonna lawyer up.
I'm thinking so.
You're gonna send them a letter, and they're gonna automatically help you with your problem.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh, no doubt. They'll probably call me up on the phone. How can we help you? We're sorry you're going through the bullshit you're going through. Here, let's make it right.
Yep.
I did that once here in my apartment complex. At the time when I moved in here, it took a long time for me to even get a vehicle. But in the meanwhile, my parking space is automatic in my rent, and it's entitled to me. So of course I gave a parking permit to my brother-in-law and my nephew, to where that if they ever wanted to come over and visit us and stuff, or help me go shopping or anything like that, they had a parking space to park in instead of parking out on the street. So one day, this apartment manager, he got it in his fucking head that because I'm not personally using the space, it's okay for him to reassign it to somebody else. I came home and I found someone parked in my space, and right away I tried to call the towing company. Well, they switched it up to where it's no longer photography pickups anymore, that it has to be approved through the manager. So then I got a hold of the manager and told him what the hell's going on here. I got a person parked in my space. I came home, found this person parked there, and they've been there all day. And the guy sat there and told me, he says, "Oh, well, you're not using this space, so we assigned it to somebody else." And I told him point blank, "You have no right to do that without consulting me first." Because, hey, maybe I would want to rent the space out. And I've had people try and do that. They're trying to get me to rent the space out to them. And I wouldn't do it because then where's my nephew and brother-in-law going to park? You know? And believe me, I've been offered some good money to fucking take and rent it out. I had one guy offer me $200 a month to park there. And it's a good amount. It's nice. But the thing of it is like I said, it takes me out, and my nephew and my brother-in-law, they refuse to park along the street. Notorious for people going up and keying the vehicles or smash and grabs and shit like that. And they didn't want to put their vehicle out there like that. Besides that, my brother-in-law is like in his 70s,
Yeah.
For him to have him walk all the way over here just to get us and stuff like that, it just wasn't going to work for me. So I kept it available for them. And so I got into a spat with the guy and told him he had no right to do that. I said, "You need to get the person to vacate my spot." And when he refused to do it, well, I called my lawyer, talked to my lawyer. And my lawyer said, "Is it included in your rent?" "Yes, sir. And it's on my lease." And he says, "Not a problem. We'll take care of it." They submitted a letter to the corporate office. And in the corporate office, general manager called me directly. And you know what her bullshit thing was? hey, I thought you were friends with this manager. I thought you guys were good friends. I says, yeah, but not good enough to where he can just give something away that doesn't belong to him. Well, what would you want us to do? I says, I'd want him to give me my spot back. But instead, they did me one better solid. They gave me a better spot, one that I'm parked in now. And I says, if all this is over me not having a damn car, well, fuck, I've been thinking of getting a car anyway. Because Uber and Lyft is getting to be ridiculously too expensive for me to be going back and forth to work with. With the amount that I'm spending with them, I might as well just be buying a car. I mean, the purpose of using Lyft and Uber is so that a way you can pool and save the money. Well, I'm not saving the money if I can, put the money together to buy a car. So I bought a car, and my payments are low enough that I'm paying less doing it this way than riding with them. So, but yeah, I lawyered up, and I told him, I says, yeah, well, if anything, I'd want them to pay me for every damn day that they're allowing somebody to park in my space, because that's not right. I mean, I know who it is. It's either one of two tenants that have been offering me money to park in my spot. They went over my fucking head. And for what he's trying to proclaim, I guess the way that the guy got the spot is he went in there and he told them that I said it was okay that he can have my spot. And so they gave it to him. And I told him I had done nothing of the sort, and he never consulted me to find out if it was even true. So you're either going to pay me for every damn day that they're parked in my spot, or give me a spot that's more closer to me. And so they gave me this one, which has worked out just fine. Well, first they tried to stick me by the dumpster, and I said that is completely out of the question. And so they gave me this one, which I was happy with. I was like, fine. Yeah, man, I tell you. And another thing that's really on my mind, it's really bothering me about this apartment complex. It's like anytime they come in and fix anything, they don't do a follow-up and finish what they're doing. When I moved into this apartment, it wasn't pre-painted like it's supposed to be. There's some issues with it. The floor people came in and they put in a new floor in the living room and the hallway and in the laundry room. They were supposed to come back and redo the kitchen floor and the dining room, the kitchen floor and the bathroom floor. But here's the problem. When they did the floor in the living room and in the hallway, they damaged my cabinetry. And I brought it to the manager's attention, showed it to him, and because I guess the floor people, they came up with some stupid bullshit as to why they couldn't come back, and I know why. It's because they did this damage. But when I brought it to his attention, we'll have to take care of that. It has been now 2 years now since that occurred. Now they brought in a new management team, and I brought it up to this new manager, and I told her what was going on, showed her the damage. Oh, that's not right. They shouldn't have left it like that. And told them, look, they were supposed to finish these floors too. This was one of their re-renovated units. So granted, when he offered to put the new floor in, I was all for it because it was an old floor that was in that, the carpet and all that. I said it'd be nice to get my bedroom one changed out too. That's old carpet. So all they managed to do was just, they left it all up in the air. It hasn't been redone. It hasn't been touched.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
But now this last year I didn't get a rental increase, and I thank God, because it's like every year they've been increasing my rent. And by law they can do that. It's controlled managed rent increase. But still, the fact of the matter is they kept having their hand out, and yet they haven't fixed any of the shit that needed to be done.
Yeah.
I was thinking last year, I says, if they got their fucking hand out again, I'm going to go to the housing authority and file a complaint.
Well, other than the floor, what's wrong with the apartment?
I mean, here we ended up getting getting bed bugs, and we had an exterminator come in. For a few months, for almost 2 months, he'd been exterminating and making sure that everything's done. Now that we got that knocked out of the way, and there hasn't been a reoccurrence with it, they should be able to come in and do this shit. But no, they're not even making an effort. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I was listening. I know that my buddy had a similar issue with his apartment.
Shit.
Can you hear me?
Mr. Moneybags, you still there?
I'm still here, buddy.
Word.
Says you're muted now.
Yeah, bro.
You hear me?
It's all good, brother.
I don't know.
If you're talking here, hold on. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this. You must be trying to talk to me because your mic went muted and then it went unmuted. And let me see here. There we go. Now try and say something.
Hello?
No, it must be me doing this. Okay. No, he jumped out. Okay. Yeah, it might have been on his end. Hmm. Mhm. Okay. I was gone for a bit, but came back. I heard those y'all just saying what? Oh, oh, you could hear him, but I couldn't. Okay. Well, if he jumps back here, he must have lost his internet connection, or he jumped down to see if it wasn't him. Can you hear me okay? Oh, you must have if you were able to reply to me. Let's see. Oh, Mr. Moneybags. There we go.
Hey, can you hear me now, man?
Yep, I can hear you.
I don't know what's going on with Steam Yards, man. Every time I come up here, there's either a mic issue or something.
Yeah, it happens. StreamYard's, I don't know. It can goof up every now and then.
Yeah. No, but I was asking you, other than the flooring and the bed bugs or what have you, has there been any other issues with your apartment?
No, it's the cabinetry. Hell, when they were re-renovating the apartment upstairs, they punched one of the water lines in the bathroom, which leaked through my bathroom. And it took them 2 years or maybe 3 years to completely fix it. I had this hole in my roof, that they just took their sweet time of fixing. And when they did a shitty job of it.
I would have been pissed.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, one day they're going to push me a little too far, and I'm just going to say the hell with it and just file a complaint with the doggone housing authority, because the thing of it is like I said, my unit is not one of the re-renovated units. I moved into this unit knowing that to save money. I took over another person's lease. And when these new owners took over this apartment complex, they tried to shyster me out of it. I stood my ground. When I first moved into this apartment complex, I moved into one of them new renovated units near the pool. $1,700 a month is what I signed on my lease for. And from the word get-go, I've been shystered. When it came up to paying my rent, nothing was said for about 6 months. And the lady came in and told me that I was underpaying my rent. And I told her, what do you mean I'm underpaying my rent? I'm paying $1,700 every month. She told me it's $1,795. I said, no, that is not what it is. When I signed on this lease was for $1,700 a month. And I had the copy of the lease, and I showed it to her, and the receipts of the monies that I paid down on the apartment and everything. And she went, huh? And then she said she left it alone. But then when they were selling off the property to the new owners, the tenant that stayed in this apartment was moving out of state and she needed to get from underneath her lease. And so she told me, she says, well, if you move into this unit, it's non-renovated and it's the same thing, same footage and everything. The only difference is my laundry room's bigger. It's like its own practical room. So I was like, jumped on it. I was like, okay, cool, right on. They didn't repaint. They did touch up a little bit here and there for paint is concerned in here. They didn't paint the walls, and I know damn well they didn't. They were trying to proclaim they did, but I took pictures of box stains on the walls from where boxes were on the shelves and the doggone in the laundry room, and then some star spackle kind of things up on the ceiling in the living room here. Those shouldn't have been left behind. So when I took over the lease for this apartment, I signed on a new lease showing that I was taking it over, and it was for $1,530 a month. hey, it was a couple $100 difference from paying over there, $1,700 a month. So yeah, it was going to be worth it for me to move over here. So I did. It's much quieter over here. It's better than being over by the pool. And yeah, it's better over here. I like it. But these guys weren't having it. When they took over the property, the new manager tried to scratch out on my old lease for 170. It's funny. I took a picture of it. Because I knew what they're trying to pull. They scratched out 170 and put, 188, and they sat there and put in 170. Like I wasn't going to see that at $1,700 a month. I told them absolutely not. I said I took over this lease a few months prior to them shifting it over to you guys at $1,500 a month, $1,530 a month, and it became a big issue with them. And they showed me what they considered my copy of my lease, which is true. I signed a lease for 188 and I vacated it for this apartment. And they kept pressing me for it. And I showed them my new lease, but they were still pressuring me to the point that I literally got pissed off at them. I went up there for the last time, sat down in front of them and told them, okay, fine, you want your $1,700 a month? You tell them assholes to move out of my apartment that I signed on for this lease for 188, and I'll give you your $1,700 a month. They dropped it every since, and they never brought it back up. But every goddamn year, they've given me that state 5% rental increase shit.
Yeah.
Now, they weren't doing it before, but they were looking for the way to get that money out of me one way or another. That was bullshit, because the law says that even though, they do have a right to do that, to give you a 5% rental increase each year. It's called controlled rent. And they have it in this area. Just because the law says that they can do that doesn't mean that they have to. They did what they could to get the money out of me. That's just bullshit. Now, I'm grateful. Like I said, this year I didn't get a rental increase. And I think that coronavirus is reasoning behind that shit.
Well, not only that, you got some cards up your sleeve if you want to play them about a lot of issues in this apartment.
Yeah, I know.
They didn't do shit. They said they were going to do it. They didn't.
And here's the thing. They tell me that I'm one of their best renters. Go fucking figure that one, right? Oh, you always pay your rent every month. Like they got issues with people paying their rent around here. People vacate, and I've noticed that over the years, people have come in, done short term on their lease and backed out because of other employment opportunities, or they just found someplace cheaper than here. Because for what they're charging here, it's like it's a brand new fucking apartment. These are not brand new apartments, they're old apartments. And that's half their problem right there. If they were to back down and they were to give it a little bit of a reduction for each tenant, trust me, this place would be packed. And they wouldn't have the issues they're having. But it's called greed, corporate fucking greed. They'll take every dime they can from you.
Well, my question is this, aren't these tenants in furloughed considering the pandemic?
Furlough? You mean for the rent shit?
Yeah.
My first month after this shit hit, it was representing a problem with my company because the company was having problems getting the payments from their clients. So they prolonged everybody's checks. the manager here was already on the phone after 10, 15 days that went by that they weren't receiving any rent from me and told me that I had to pay my rent. And I told them, wait a minute now, they got this thing here. The president was stating that due to the coronavirus, we wouldn't have to worry about any of it. Oh, no. You got to pay something. You got to do that or we'll start eviction proceedings against you.
I don't think they can legally do that.
Well, according to her, they could, and I didn't know the severity of the situation if they could, but I'm not willing to. Look, when these courts open back up, okay, and believe me, all these landlords are going to have hands out. And a lot of people are going to get evicted because they took advantage of that shit. And when they do that, you better believe a lot of these apartment complexes around the United States is hooked to a database that keeps track of this shit. And when everybody vacates, you talk about homeless problem being bad now. Imagine what it's going to be like once they release that shit. Once they release it, it's going to put a lot more people on the streets. You think the government's going to stand up and fight for every individual? I mean, they could have, the government could have done a better job of this shit. Okay. Being how these guys are buying this property from a bank, and most landlords are, all their properties are tied up in equity and shit. You know, the government could have came in and told them, okay, because we have to put a freeze on our economy and make everybody quarantine and stuff like that, we can do a forgiveness back from the time until everything gets rebooted. This way, nobody's out any money and they're not under any pressure. But our government never did anything like that. They just basically said, hey, you can just have a hold on being evicted from your apartment complex if you're unemployed or if you're this or if you're that. I mean, granted, that helps, but it really, I mean, how much help is it? Because once it gets released, then according to the law, all these landlords, slumlords, whatever, can have their hand out. The moment you can't pay them, they can get immediate evictions on you. So really, you're stuck.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty greasy if a landlord did that, considering if they demanded a 3-month loan from the time that was lifted, you'd be paying 3 times what you normally pay a month in 1 month to pay back all that furlough, you know?
Mm-hmm. And now I also want you to pay attention to this too. Once you get that eviction and you're kicked out, okay, that goes against your record right away. Okay, when the person goes to another apartment complex or to a house or whatever to rent or whatever the case may be, they're not going to be able to because it's going to be against their record. And you don't think these people ain't going to be smart enough to say, hey, look, we can't rent to you as of yet until the data is collected? Oh, man, it's going to be a nightmare. A lot more people are going to be homeless now. Now, I've made it apparent to make damn sure that my car payments were caught up to date, my rent is caught up to date, and my insurance is caught up to date. So they can't throw shit at me when this shit gets released.
Well, my buddy was put in a similar predicament.
Huh?
My buddy was put in a similar predicament. He bought an apartment and was making monthly payments to find out that a section of the apartment was not insulated.
Oh, wow.
So when, like, the section that wasn't insulated was the living room, and in the wintertime, he would hear buzzing. Come to find out that a bee's nest covered majority of the living room inside the insulation, where the insulation would be, rather.
Ooh.
He was
That's not.
on the wall, and half of the wall vibrated because of all the bees in there.
Oh wow. Yeah, I imagine get a professional to come out there to extract all the bees, huh?
Oh, you want to hear some shit? So he got an exterminator to get out there to get rid of all the bees and the hives and shit that was in his living room wall. And the fucking landlord tried charging him for that fee.
Oh, not happening. Now, another thing that they started doing out here in California that's really pissed me off and it put me in a bind in it. I'm going to see if I can't sue for this little problem, and I think that if I do end up suing, I think I'm going to try and make it a class action suit because it'll probably go over a little easier if I get all the tenants to sign a petition. But they're making everybody carry their own renter's insurance, and the renter's insurance covers liability insurance. Now, liability insurance is for the property owner to cover. That falls under the owner of the property, not the renter. I mean, how is there liability on a renter's behalf? When you move into an apartment, you put down what is known as a security deposit and a cleaning deposit.
Right.
Okay? So that is their liability shit. If something happens, electrical fire, a leak, or anything like that, that's not on you. That's on the fucking management and the owner that owns the property. They secure their loan by submit, because by law they have to carry liability insurance for this shit. They're pushing it off on the renters to do that.
Yeah, that's not right.
And so, yeah, when this shit frees up and shit gets going again, I want to try and see if I can't do that. Because that is, I mean, and the entire time I've lived here, I never had to do that. It's just a recent thing that they started doing like last year. And I told them, absolutely not. I'm not going to pay liability for your asses. Well, now that the coronavirus thing went around and all that other shit, they addressed it saying that they're going to force me into it, and I'm not going to let them. I mean, I paid for the renter's insurance for now, but I'm going to end up dropping it. If it doesn't suit my needs of what I need it for, I'm going to end up dropping it. Because I'm sorry, but it's nice that they're looking after me for protecting my stuff, but I don't have a whole hell of a lot to protect in the first place. I mean, other than just a few electronics and clothing and shit.
Yeah.
And I see how hard it is to go through insurance companies out here. I don't want to have to go through the hassle. I mean, insurance companies, like I said, they're shysters. I mean, I've got enough equity in this apartment to say that it'd be worth doing the insurance thing. But the thing of it is insurance, they like to make your stuff out like it's crap, like it's not worth anything. I mean, I got 2 server boxes in there. That's worth money. And I've got our PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, or excuse me, Xbox One. I got a big screen, flat screen, smart TV, an LG. Plus, we got computers, one laptop. It's not mine; it's my roommate's. But shit like that. I mean, I do have some valuables in here, but nothing significant enough to say that, I mean, because no insurance company is going to give you outright the full amount of what you're signing on for, because they're going to itemize everything and they're going to depreciate everything. And you'd be lucky to walk away with $5,000. $5,000 ain't shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
For the
You
most
could
part,
have,
yeah.
you could have, you could have $50,000, $60,000 worth of shit in your house, and they're gonna settle it down to about $5,000. Well, this is this old, and this is that old, and this is that. Your clothing's only worth. I mean, shit. You could be buying Gucci and Nike and. Oh no, it's just clothing. It's something that you wear to just put on your back. I mean, you want us to give you top dollar for something that's used? I don't know. Insurance companies are just hard to deal with.
For the most part, my insurance company's been somewhat decent, knock on wood.
Well, I'm hoping this company will be decent, but so far they've shown me nothing of the kind. Couldn't believe that shit. If it's $1,501, we got to put it against your driver's license and up your premiums. I'm like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I've never heard some dumb shit like that put in against your license. He's smoking.
Yeah, go against your driving record like it'd be your fault. It's like, what the hell? How can it be your fault if I mean, I'm like, dude, I've never even been in an accident. You know, um, I've never had to put a claim against an automobile insurance company before.
That's something. Well, Bulldog, I'm gonna get off here, man. I'm gonna let the dogs out and try to get some sleep. It was nice talking to you.
All right, brother. Well, man, I hope you feel a lot better soon.
I
So,
appreciate it, man.
you gonna be on tomorrow?
I'll be on tomorrow. I don't know what your schedule is, or it's the same on Saturdays, but I'll be here.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. That's right. Okay, well, I'll try. I'll come on in the morning.
All right, buddy.
All right, you take it easy.
You too.
Okay. All righty. Yeah, I get plenty of rest, drink lots of fluids, and take it easy, brother. Kick them feet up, man, and relax and enjoy that day off. Hey, you might want to put in, you might get what do they call it? If you got PTO, you can probably use, well, you know what? Unless you got a sick day, you can do a sick day and still get paid. But either way, yeah, you can go through your work on that. I know out here in California, they give you sick days and um, uh, doggone, they give you 3 sick days a year, and they also give you PTO time, which is 3 days a year too. With this company I work for, they give you whatever sick days you need, but if you're gone for any more than 30 days, you got to reapply to the company. But other than that, it's all good. I mean, this company's not so bad. I've been hearing a lot, though, out here that this company doesn't treat that 3 day PTO time the right way. From my understanding, from what I've been hearing from a lot of people out here, is if you never use that PTO, they're supposed to cut you a check for that at the end of the year for not taking that PTO. They're supposed to pay it out, but this company's never done that, and I don't know how true it is, if it's some kind of law or if it's just some company policy that they do or what. Mm. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's true. They are. I'll have to do that, brother. I'll definitely will have to do that. Actually, I'll take care of that real quick. Let's see. Oh shit. Hmm. Yeah, you should, but or well, it's not that you're getting it back. You're not paying into it. It's just something that they're required by law to give you if you need the PTO. And usually how that coincides with is sick days. So like if you're sick, you can take those days and still get paid. Now, if you get paid, it's just straight time, no overtime. In other words, they give you up to 16 hours. Yes, I think 16 hours. Or no, 24 hours. 24 hours of pay. Let's see here. I'll be right back, guys. Let's see. There we go. I'm back. There you go. If you're still in here, I took care of that. Mr. Moneybags. Okay. I'm doing good, Janet. How are you? Yeah, well, as long as the calendar gets reset, you can take that time at any time you need to. So if your desire is to do it in the beginning of each recycle, you're good. Yeah, I wanted that money up front. Well, see, technically speaking, you're always behind on it. And I'll explain why. In the beginning of your employment, you can't declare that vacation until a year has passed. So, technically speaking, when you're taking it at the beginning or in the middle or the end, you're still getting what's due you. You never get anything up front. And usually with each company, they have a set month that stuff gets reset on. So it doesn't necessarily go based upon the day of your hire. So they kind of get the upper hand on that a little bit. Well, somewhat of an upper hand. I mean, that part can be beneficial to you. If, say, like in my case, I think mine restarts every February, like every February or every March. So if you were to get hired in January, well, they kind of get the upper hand of it because they won't let you do it at that January or February. They'll let the whole year go by before the next January, February to implement it. So they get a few months out of you that way. So either way, the company tries to get a little bit ahead on you. Then again, some companies are cool like that, and they'll just take it in the stride and get you on on the way out. It all depends. Some companies will be nice enough to take it based upon the day you were hired, and some won't. I learned really quick, though, that if you see some big, huge writings on the wall telling you how great a company is, you'll find out different the moment you're hired as to how dirty and undermined they really can be. If it's a big conglomerate company, you can better bet their benefits you're going to be screwed out of. Because I went to a company, it's called First Security, which switched over to SO Security or SOS Security, and now it's Allied Universal. And let me tell you something. They got excellent benefits when it comes to medical, dental, vacation, and all that, but it's out of your grasp, out of your reach of getting. Let me explain how that motherfucking shit works. First of all, they don't pay you a whole significant amount of money. You're lucky to get a little above minimum wage. But what they do to screw you is their health benefit packet. It's about $400 to $500 a month. Now, granted, I don't know how you guys handle your taxes, but whenever I do my taxes, I always do my taxes to where they take out the maximum allowed. So I put down no dependents whatsoever. Then at the end of the year, if I have any dependents, I put them down on my taxes when I'm filing the taxes to try to get money back. But where it cross-threads you a little bit there and screws you is your income is not that significant, especially out into a state like this. You're just screwed. You got to take on a couple of roommates just to try to make ends meet. In the meanwhile, the government's got their hand out. They're paying your ass minimum wage or a little bit over. And the government says, or the state out here, because it's 13% tax, they got their hand out going, hey, give us more. We didn't take enough from you. They take out over $500 every 2 weeks from your paycheck, which shrinks it down. If you're pulling in not overtime, if you're just doing 40 hours a week, 80 hours every pay period, depending on how they're paying you, if you're weekly or bi-weekly. And so the health insurance, another $500 a month. That's $1,000 a month right out the door right there. That's going off in taxes and health care. Okay. Your check every 2 weeks, maybe anywhere from $1,200 to $1,400. Take home after the taxes. Now you implement health care into that. That's another $500 a month. Mind you, if you have any children or anything like that, it has to be added in. So they pay you, you got to pay them an additional almost $100 extra a month for each party in your family. So you're screwed. You can't get that. It's not meant for you. But the office workers aren't making minimum wage or a little above minimum wage. They're drawing in a good chunk of change. Your administrators, all that shit, they're getting paid buku fucking money while you're starving to death. So these great benefits, by the way, are restrictive. Where that you being the little ants going out and doing their little bidding, you get the vacation, but it's not paid. The administrators, people in the office, their shit's paid for. Where's the fairness in any of that? So like I said, when you're reading the writing on the wall and it's saying how great they really are, you got to imagine just how bad they really are. And make your own determination if that job is really worth it. Because if you're one that likes Obamacare, which you can sign on for a few $100s a month, be less than you're going through your employer, which I got to tell you, not a good benefit to go with. I don't know, guys. Just weigh your pros and cons when applying for a job. Know what you're getting yourself into. I don't think these big conglomerate companies would be in business if everybody sat down and did that. Oh, by the way, has everybody noticed that when this coronavirus shit hit, the only companies that got attacked are mom and pops companies. Big corporations, they get to stay in business. Like, that wasn't deliberate. Let's see. I'm surprised no one else has said anything. Yeah, now we're down to 9. Here. Come on. Anybody else here want to come on panel and weigh in their thoughts? Come on up. There you go. Well, the big guy doesn't have to always win. It's just people let him win when they belittle themselves and permit it to happen. That's the problem. If everybody got together and boycotted this shit, believe me, these companies would they'd switch the rules. They'd switch it up, make it better. And you know what's funny, ladies and gentlemen, is that you don't need a union to do that. The only way that these companies kind of has a lot of us over the barrel is the fact that states like this right here, where they rip you off in your rent, they make it where you can't do shit. It's ridiculous. Oh, let's see. Nope, nobody's back. Well, anyways, if there's anybody new to the channel and you do like our content, by all means, hit that subscribe button. Check me out all over your social media. And hit the bell notification. Hit that all button. You'll be updated of all the videos and live streams that I do. And And if you really like the content, that big thumbs up do me some great, do me great. This way I can reach out in farther areas. Well, I guess if no one else is going up on panel with me, I suppose we could call it a wrap and probably pick this up tomorrow. It's almost 12 o'clock noon here, so. Well, anyways, I suppose I'll catch you guys later. I'll try and come on tomorrow morning here as well. So, yep. Anyway, I'll catch you guys on the next one, okay? Love y'all. I appreciate you guys coming in and spending the time with me. Hopefully we can come up with something good tomorrow. So you guys have a good day or have a wonderful day. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.